Dear students, it's time to Unit 3, Lesson 2, the Earth. Earth's rotation around the Sun. The Earth revolves around the Sun with the other planets by the action of gravity, and it completes one revolution around the Sun in 365.25 days. Earth's location in the solar system. It occupied the third position. Do you remember the arrange of the planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth. So the Earth occupied the third position according to its distance from the Sun. And the distance between the Sun and the Earth is about 150 million kilometers. Earth's shape. The shape of the Earth is a spherical shape, which is about to be completely circular, accompanied with a slightly flattening at the two poles and indented outward at equator, where the tropical radius is about 22 kilometers larger than the polar radius. Earth's mass and volume. Earth's mass is considered as the biggest mass in the inner planets of solar system, which equals 5.9 times 10 power 24 kilograms. Earth's planet occupied the medium position, fourth position ordered according to the volume in the solar system, where its average radius is about 6,368 kilometers. The Earth's atmosphere. Atmosphere consists of group of gases that are oxygen represents 21%, nitrogen represents 78%, which is abundant, carbon dioxide represents 0.03%, water vapor represents variable percentage, and the other gases about 0.970%. The great expansion of atmosphere in the space helps in burning millions of small falling metals completely before reaching the Earth's surface, and reducing the high speed of large meteorites and burning a part of them before they hit the Earth's surface. Also, the weather and climate phenomena take place in the atmosphere, such as wind movement, clouds formation, and rain falling to complete water cycle. Earth's hydrosphere. Water is divided into salty water and fresh water. The salty water represents 97% of the water area on the Earth's surface. It exists in ocean and seas. While the fresh water, it represents 3% of the water area on the Earth's surface. It exists in rivers, lakes, groundwater, and snow at the two poles. Finally, water is necessary for life for all living organisms, where plants use it in photosynthesis process to form food. Man and animal benefit from water in completing food digestion and absorption process in the digestive system. Also, water share in the blood formation and stabilize the body temperature. Hydrosphere keeps the temperature on land during day and night within the proper limits for the living organisms. Also, water considered a suitable environment for large numbers of living organisms, like fish, where more than 50% of known living organisms live in the aquatic environment. The Earth's temperature is suitable for the continuity of life of living organisms at day and night due to the presence of it in the third position according to its distance from the Sun. The inner structure of the Earth. The inner part of the Earth was in molten form after the origin of the Earth due to the high temperature and as a result of the revolution of the Earth around the Sun and its axis around the Sun and around its axis, and due to gravity. The heaviest metals in density, like iron and nickel, descended toward the center, while the lightest components in density ascended upward. This leads to formation of number of layers. Each layer had its own characteristics that distinguished it from the others. Earth consists of 3 layers: Earth's crust, which is the outer layer, and mantle, which is the molten part, and the core, which divided into inner core and outer core. It's the end of our syllabus. Thank you for your watching. Bye.